Good morning, YouTube. This is your girl, Miss Sasha LaRue, coming to you live and direct from the East Coast. That would be the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Ting, ting, ooh, ting, ting here, and she is in Independence Hall. There we go. And this place is going to be jumping in a few hours. They're having the Welcome America celebrations kick off, and for 4th of July weekends, Philadelphia, they do it big here. This is my second video that I've tried to make. The first one was too long, so I had to break it down a little bit smaller for you guys. So let me get to the numbers. As you may know, I started this journey September 25th, 2012. My highest recorded weight was 303. Last week I gained to you, and also I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, VSG. Last week I came to you with a weight of 206, which was a 1 pound gain from the week prior to. This week I come to you at 202. That's a 4 pound loss from last week. My body is stabling back off from the no carb debacle. We're going to leave that alone right where it is because you know the deal. That's a total of 101 pounds lost since the beginning of my journey. Approximately 81 pounds lost since surgery. So very happy with those numbers, pleased with those results, and doing it much better this time, walking into Wonderland hopefully soon, but not pressed about it at all, because I said that when I got down to 195 I was going to really not worry too much about what that scale says, and really concentrate on toning, weightlifting, and forming my body the way that I want it, sculpting it, if you will. But that's going to start a little earlier because I just don't like what the scale, the number is the number, and I'll always report to you the number, what it is, officially, when I do my updates. But I'm not putting too much credence into that number anymore like I did in the beginning of this journey, because it does not tell the whole story. The tale of the tapes is what I'll be going off of. I'll be including into my updates, or my month surgiversary updates. I will tell you, the tale of the tapes, if you will, and how much inches I've lost, because I tell you, the inches have come down dramatically. Things are definitely fitting looser and looser, and I just went clothes shopping about a month or so ago, or maybe 2 months ago, I'm not sure. Time seems to fly really fast these days. In SVs, I can wear heels now, guys. I mean, big girl heels. Big girl heels. I'm a lot like a lot of women. I love a nice shoe. I love to see a woman with a nice shoe game. I can always respect that, and men too. My mom always taught me, to look at a man's shoes, and you can basically tell just about where he's at from his watch and his shoes. So shoes are, your feet are important. They carry you, so you got to take care of them. And I never will ever tell you that I had heels on that hurt. I can't do it because my feet hurt. The whole day is ruined. But my cousin gave me these nice, beautiful suede blue, those big platform at the sole, spike heel. They're like 5-inch heels. I've never been able to walk in them suckers. I couldn't balance 303 pounds on anything, or 250 pounds on anything. I just now started being able to wear and hold myself down in a nice wedge. But to have a stiletto on, never. And I have some stilettos that I've purchased and bought because one day I was going to be in them. Well, you know what? That day was yesterday because I played big girl grown up. After I came back from the gym, which I had a great workout, and I pampered me and loved me up something lovely, because I definitely needed it. I had quite an experience this last week, emotionally, and it's just been absolutely crazy, and it's something that I needed to do in order to maintain my sanity throughout this journey, which leads me into what I wanted to talk about as far as, changes. People say that I've changed. They've said that I changed. And this is coming from somebody who's very close to me, you know what I mean? They said that I changed, that I was kind of more snappy, or they said that, and also that I know everything, But and you know, you have to listen sometimes to people and hear what they have to say, give them a chance to express how they're perceiving you now, because you know, you do change. We did not go through all this to stay and remain the same. You know, there's a lot of habits that we had to change, so change is good. Productive change is even better. So I had to listen to what they said. I didn't say anything in regards to it. I didn't defend myself. I didn't say, well, no, look at here, this is why this or that. I just listened to what they said. Sometimes it's best to say nothing at all. Then I took it to another close source who knows me very, very well. The good, the bad, the ugly of Sonia. And said, yeah, they said they have changed, and they said this. They said, yes, Sonia, you have changed. You have changed. He said, it's not all bad. It's not bad. I'm like, when they say not all bad, that means there's bad in there. He said, you're more confident. Your conversation's different. Your talk, the play in you is not so much. The confidence, and he said I was a little cocky. Wow, cocky. Okay. So I listened, and because when you ask a person their opinion and their thoughts, I'm a firm believer in to prepare yourself for the truth. And whatever that truth may be prepared to hear it, and you're going to have to not have your feelings on your sleeve, because it's quick to get offended. You can, some people you can be offended quickly. I know I can sometimes. But then I listened, and I guess, in a sense, maybe so. In my defense, my cockiness or my way of them thinking that I think I know everything, it's just because I'm talking about my weight loss so much, probably, around them. They're not weight loss surgery people. They're not people who participated in this life, that we're doing. They're just watching me. And so I can understand where I might have come off too preachy. I don't know. And then, I'm constantly talking to somebody or texting someone about this, that, the other, and learning, networking through my network of people that I network with. And because this is a journey, I tend to surround myself with people who understand that language. So when I'm around other people who don't speak that language, maybe that's when I'm coming off that way. But I'm very much not knowledgeable enough to ever be considered a Miss Know-It-all. But I'll take it, and I'll try to balance it all out, which comes to the next phase, balance. Balancing who you are, balancing my weight loss journey in my family, my friends, and myself. It's very important to me, and something that I will have to always be conscious of, having my family, making time for them, and slowing it down. Not slowing my process down, but slowing it down how I'm doing it, and making time for everybody. Being a wife, mother, daughter, sister, friend, and somewhere in there I got to be me. And I have to know a good balance. Balance, the B word. We need to have that balance, so we don't become too consumed in it. Yesterday I chose to go to the workout early in the morning, so that way when my husband came home from work, because we haven't really seen each other in a month or so, really, to sit down and chill like we normally do, I said I'm going to, I'll have my workout out the way so I can spend time with him in the evening, and we can kick it and talk and laugh and do whatever we do, fight, I don't know. We had a nice time, actually. And, just laughing and watching TV and making egg rolls. So, balancing that out, because I can't get a little bit too over-consumed with things that I'm doing, like when it's like getting a new bike and that's all you want to do is ride that bike, you got a new car, you want to do everything, The novelty wears off, but you got to go back to, you have to balance your life. So that way those who are in it. I asked my husband, I presented him that same situation that the person told me, and I said, well, and he said, no, I don't think you've changed. He said, I don't think you've changed. And he said, definitely not in a bad way. He said, your body has changed. He said, you do walk a little taller. He said, you're getting a whole lot more girlier. He's enjoying watching me do all this crazy stuff. He's like amazed of the transformation. He said it's like him watching a movie, that he's watching this story of this girl coming into herself. And he's happy with that. So I'm happy with that. So the right people know the right things. And I'm not saying the person who said this was wrong. I'm not saying that they were being mean to me. I'm not saying it's just how they're perceiving me. I'll be more conscious when I'm dealing with that person to keep myself balanced, even with them, but still being true to myself. And sometimes, you know, people get a little taste of their medicine that they've thrown out to you, and they don't like it. Maybe they're just used to you taking certain things that they've done and said to you, or how they said it to you, and they notice that you don't take it anymore. I don't know, but I'm being more aware of maybe my attitude or whatever, and I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully I don't offend anybody, and I don't come off, and most, you know, I hope it's more of the confidence, and I'll take the cocky too. I'll take the cocky too, but, you know, I think I've always been that way. Maybe I'm just expressing it different. Maybe I'm looking different while I'm saying it. And maybe that's what they don't like. I don't know, but I'll take it all into account. All right, well, I got to roll. Remember, balance is the B word for the day. And, yeah, I've changed. I've changed. I didn't go through all this to say the same. I changed. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Let me leave you with some love, peace, and hair grease. Ting.